Bloodline back on top. 3 week lackluster Cody Rhodes title runs, a couple weak title runs, and 7,000 factions later with Seth Rollins finally out the way. We back where we belong. Wrestling worth watching again. Rhea Ripley, EO, they split up, heading different directions. Rhea going to SmackDown to defend her title, which I felt like Jade probably should have kept for a little bit longer though. But it is what it is. And then Street Profits return. They helped Seth Rollins because Braun Breaker was fucking him up. He was fucking him up. He was breaking little bro down. Treating him like he was his damn stepson. He was out there getting stepsoned until he can, bruh, he was fucking him up. Okay, what else? So Roman Reigns got addressed by Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu said, damn it, he want everything you got. What'd he say? The shoe deal, the Rolex you got right there, the private jets. What'd he say? He want all that. Put his kids in better schools. He need that bag. He want a tribal chief paycheck, my boy. And he want to see you with backlash to do it. Roman Reigns said, bruh, it's either going one way or the other. You either going to acknowledge me, my boy, or if you do win a title, can you even handle the pressure holding the title? And a lot of people be thinking that shit some light comments to say. But don't y'all remember Eddie Guerrero? He started spiraling downhill before he died with drugs and shit. I still think his death kind of got mucked up, but still, he said the pressure of being world champion was tearing him up. Because at the time, WWE was hitting a certain ratings threshold. That is kind of bad though. When the minute you become a champion, the ratings drop. Now I ain't speaking on Eddie. I'm just saying in general. But shit, that'll happen with Seth plenty of times. Cody, Kofi. But it's also not always on the wrestler because look, this is the way I feel like you got to weigh it up. How can you have good ratings when the booking's good to get them to the title? Then when they be the champion, we all watch how they barely put them in matches, 6-man matches, like Jade Cargill. Kofi pretty much got done the same damn way. Talky, then get squashed out, and now your title gone. So at the end of the day, it's like if you getting bad booking, you gotta now. I wonder, has there been a wrestler where the ratings dropped, but he also had at least solid booking where the matches was kind of worth watching. He got cool here and there shit where it just wasn't watered down, and he was microphone fiending you every fucking week like Cody and Self and shit. Where you was actually getting on CM Punk, you was getting some good quality thump. So I'm trying to see what shit y'all motherfuckers tell me in the comments. Because a lot of times, like Kofi, he got bad booking. As soon as he became the champion, it was worse booking than what made him the champion. Even that gauntlet build up where Kofi had to beat the tag teams and beat them. Dude, you felt like it was never going to end with Vince just throwing different shit at him. And he was probably never going to be the champion. Then Daniel Bryan put him over. It was solid. It was straight. But the booking after he became the champion was weak. And I'm pretty sure Jade Cargill got done the same way. A lot of these wrestlers get done the same way. At one point, Bianca had a run like that. It was solid. It was straight getting it there. It was straight trying to build it up. And then all of a sudden, we can't find her no solid opponents. We got her in tag teams, even though she's a solo champion. The booking affects the people just as much. The people that are fans, y'all got to be able to separate when a wrestler's just bad or they getting bad booking. Because at one point in time, and all due respect, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful, rest in peace, but at one point in time, China was real stiff. She was literally just on some enforcer muscle shit, wasn't just trying to groom herself about the ins and out about wrestling. And you can't tell me the way still Jade Cargill, who's a power wrestler too, her movement with her speed wasn't more work withable than what Triple H brought into the WWE with China. Why you think she never really was just getting consistent matches? She was doing background spots, but still getting on TV, and they were slowly working her into a picture where you're used to seeing her face. Trish Stratus, what wasn't she like a manager? Becky Lynch, wasn't she a trainer? A lot of these people, Kevin Owens, wasn't he like a referee or some shit at NXT or to one of them matches or a police officer or some shit? A lot of these people get slow built up, and a lot of people get force fed. Like I was just watching Brock Lesnar with my girl before this shit happened. I mean, not before this shit happened, before I made this video. And I showed her the difference between how wrestlers get title pushes today versus then. Brock Lesnar was in a tag match with Tajiri, bro, against Edge and Rey Mysterio. The match cooked, but still, he was in a tag match with Paul Heyman, bro. Why Cody don't never get no shit like that? Why Steph don't never get no shit like that? It's always got to be a faction, or it's always got to be leading something right back towards the title picture. These guys get baby meat face fans who will spend dollars to see heroism, but at the end of the damn day, the wrestler itself behind it, these aren't great wrestlers, bro. Bret Hart was on the same shit before he kind of got pissed off with how the fans was. You mean to tell me Cody Rhodes is a Bret Hart? How many times did Cody, in a matter amount of years that Bret Hart was there, how many times did he win the title, and how many times have Cody already won it since he been back? You telling me he a Bret Hart? I laugh in your damn face if a nigga told me Cody Rhodes' wrestling style and the way he put it together is the equivalent to a Bret Hart. I don't care if you like his character, you think he's boring charisma-wise. Bret Hart is night and day better than him. Owen Hart ain't never win the heavyweight title and he's better than Cody. Cody's not better than Goldust. Go rewatch Goldust, bro. Go watch the late 80s. Go watch him doing some of his early 2000s solo work and then go watch some of his tag work with Booker T. He's not even better than his big brother. It's just his body build, his marketability, so they push him better than them and whatnot. He got a certain look. Hell, they put a mask and paint on fucking Goldust. I mean, they did Stardust Cody the same way, but still. Come on, bro. Cody really put Ring of Honor out of business before they really just got put out of business. For real. Because Bullet Club really, they was out for themselves, but they weren't just out for themselves just like that. Then next thing you know, AEW come around. Everybody used people what they needed to get that market and that platform, and boom, everybody get bigger chicks and split up. I used to watch Ring of Honor on Saturdays. I don't even know if the show come on the way it used to no more. And if it did, it got bought out already by Tony Khan, so it's pretty much AEW light. It's not Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor had their own little shit, bro. You can catch that shit a couple times on the weekend. Yep. Shit got dumbed down. The Cody Rhodes effect. As soon as he got there. Same thing with WWE. Look how lit we was before Cody came. He had a cool little moment or two. Whoop-de-woo when he first got there. But it dropped almost immediately. The buzz, the song, the build-up, the jacket. After a while, it got old. Very fast. It's the truth. You can watch Roman Reigns cheat with his cousins weekly, and you can complain in the comments, but tell me compared to what we just had a few years ago has been better than what the fuck we've been experiencing the last year and the last two. It's not, bruh. The fuck Cody and Seth at the top is horrible for business. I don't even know what a fucking LA Knight title run would look like. The motherfucker act like Edamon from Digimon, and they done danced him in the mid-card for so fucking long. You sure he's even heavyweight worthy? Shit, y'all holler at me in them comments. I'm out.